You ready to try it?
Yeah, sure.
Let's go. Oh, go!
Alright, so today I want to talk about the whole truth behind 2x2s and why they're the meta. Many times have I considered ways to improve or change or modify these bases, and of course there's endless variations you can do, and there's no reason you shouldn't do them. But to continue to try and reinvent the wheel and drastically change the core design, in my opinion, adds a detrimental impact to the design itself, either through less strength, higher costs, or loss of function. So when looking at the 2x2, the meta is there because any player can build it with any experience. They don't require BPs usually, they're quick, they're easy. So as I've decided that trying to drastically rebuild and rebrand a 2x2 once again is just reinventing the wheel, and I don't know, isn't really super productive. Especially if you look into a base that can go from starter to main, it's not very efficient, it's not very interesting, and it's generally not very hard to raid with all the loot still contained in one small area. So in saying that, I came up with the idea of the Space Invader, which cost-wise isn't dramatically different to a ridiculously honeycombed or expanded 2x2 in the end. It will cost a little bit more, but you're getting much better functionality with spread out loot rooms, sensible honeycombing, shooting floor that is, yes, quite small and limited, but much better thought out and not very expensive at the detriment of your base, while also providing lots of loot storage, lots of strength, and plenty of room. And of course, it's unrealistic to build this base from day one, but it's not unrealistic to build a starter of this base and upgrade it as you go. So to start this build off, it's quite easy. You start with the following pattern, upgrading to whatever materials you have at the time. Seal up this build, place in standard airlock, continue to seal, as you would any starter base. Ensure to upgrade everything. Basic airlock, place your TC down. Either put 2 single doors in, or if you have them on hand from outpost or from finding them, garage door in here, a single door here. So you create a third point of an airlock. If someone does come deep in this first one, they get stuck here. Later you can upgrade this, put your tier 1 down as well. Make sure you place some bags and some furnaces. Come out to the back of your build in preparation for your honeycomb. Place a half wall here, upgrading that. Again, then come out and delete the half wall. And now for your loot room, start by placing this box first, and that box. If this doesn't fit, that's fine, just put a small box, followed by a barbecue, and small box. Like so. Maximize your storage space. The good thing about this base, if you're not quite ready to expand to the rest, or if you don't have high core metal to start upgrading the interior, so you can then either honeycomb stone and upgrade it later on, or save up and begin your honeycombing straight to metal for the start of your base. So you've got the basic starter down, and now through the remaining area, as your build continues, you can start upgrading to high qual. You may need to take a box out to get these last bits, but then that's quite easy just to put back down. You can place that back down. Now to expand the remainder of the base, go ahead and fill this in, like so. Removing this one, and in anticipation of honeycombing, place those down. then you can go ahead and seal up the following rooms. And now I'm going to upgrade this to final product. Like so. Like this. Go ahead and continue seal up. If you're not ready to completely finish the base, or you don't have triangle ladder hatches, you can either build an airlock above this with 3 double doors, seal this in and pick it out at a later date. But assuming you've got everything ready to go, let's continue to upgrade your entire first floor. Like so. And obviously you want to make your base secure as soon as possible. Let's chuck our ladder hatch down, and at this point place 3 frames like so. Grab your furnaces, first, second and third. 3 of those should run flush quite easily. I'll place your refinery, giving plenty of space to get past, like so. And then once again, grab 3 furnaces, like so. Then grab a locker if you have one. And this one's quite a tricky one to get in. But once you do, see that foot down the bottom there? Just double check it. Place down a furnace. So it's on this weird kind of skewed angle parallel to the wall. But then you can grab this, put a half wall down to delete. So you can then just go ahead and place boxes down. And this is where you can place as many or as few as you like. So here you want access to the honeycomb. Place the first box there, and then place, once you get that angle, the second box. So you can go ahead, place this as flush as you can to the boxes, making sure you can still squeeze through. Access your furnaces, like so. And these can be finished off with your standard reinforced windows. Use vending machines in your build. You can stack them very easily, 2 per triangle. So that means if somebody does try to come in through here, it's an extra 10 rockets to go through these, or 8 to get rid of the floor, which you can upgrade to high qual if desired. But these are going to be drop boxes anyway, an extra protection. There's now a room here next to you at the front of the base for a tier 2. So you can put another garage door through here. So that's the whole first extension, making everything quite accessible. If you do upgrades, you can remove this one here for an armored door. If you did want to protect the rest of this base, replace that one there. So now that we've got the basic layout of our base, let's finish the honeycombing, which I'm going to go straight to metal. Seal that one up, and that one, giving you an extra 8 rocket protection with honeycomb, while also concealing the high qual. Seal that one up, and then that one as well. And now you got the basic first floor of your base. And then once this part of your base goes to tier 3 and you've expanded, You get rid of all of this. Here with a tier 3, which will also cost extra rockets. If you do have extra high quality gears, you can now place vending machine here, disable. This will also add an extra 10 rocket protection against this wall, so if somebody comes in, while this one also stopping would-be raiders. This being high qual, what means they can't foundation wipe it to get through. They have to remove these entities depending on the way. Horizontally they come through. And how to continue on the second level, you want to do is do the following layout. Window here, seal this in, mirrored windows here, so you can stop campers at the front door for the most part, and at the back. Another window here, and then just continue to seal everything in with sheet metal. You can use stone here if you prefer. I personally just don't like having that much stone in my builds. I prefer metal. At this point, if you're getting a bit extra high qual, I'd upgrade this. Place a single frame. Stay stone that frame there. Place 3 frames here, a frame here, and frames here. Go ahead and seal up these windows. Like so. Grab your ladder hatch, and that can be your way out of the base. Put a door down, and then make sure you place these ones as definitely garage doors, so if somebody does raid through the roof and you don't have an airlock on here, there's going to be quite a cost to go through both. I'd then put one here and here. This one can stay sheet metal, and then the second floor you can upgrade as you desire. Just keeping in mind you want to keep as much of this layout hidden. So if you want a bit more discretion in your base to stop raiders seeing high qual upgrades, go ahead and place some rugs if you have the cloth spare. These can be picked off with a hammer. Now coming out the front of your base, place a ladder. Then what you can do here, place a turret to defend the front door. Place a turret to defend the back of the base as well. And then you can also put some on either side, like so. Or alternatively, you can place turrets on each of the outer triangle honeycomb. You can also, for this, seal this up. Have a heartbeat sensor here, and have an automatic trap that opens up to shoot down door campers. We have this also, being able to be open and closed from the inside and outside very easily. So this costing, especially if you go to sheet, just a bit more than a highly upgraded 2x2, but the benefit being plenty of storage, easy to get around, utility quite accessible in the core of the base, while making the loot hard to get to, with 4 double stacked loot rooms spread out in each corner. Everything's honeycombed, very easy. You can go from a small starter to a very big main. So the cost for upkeep at the moment, very cheap. With some of these high qual upgrades, not always necessary. Only the core box and these through here. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, hit that like and smash the subscribe button, or don't.